Hope you are able to see the screen.
Thank you.
Okay. In the previous class, we were talking about a concept that is demand. Okay. We understood that when we want to buy something, okay, when we are willing to buy something and we also have the money to buy it, okay, that sums up to a demand. Okay. Then we are um, we have the desire to buy something and also the purchasing power to or the willingness to spend. Okay, that is a demand. When we want to buy something, the desire for a commodity backed by the purchasing power means the money that we have and our willingness to spend that money. Okay, that refers to demand. Now, we also studied that there are three essential elements of demand related to demand. Number one is what is the price of something that you want to buy, what is the quantity in which you want to buy, and the time period where you want to buy it. Okay, that is the three important parts of demand. Okay, when you're talking about demand of apples, okay, so first we'll ask what is the price of apples, then we'll see what how much apples do we need and when we need it. Okay, then today we will talk about what is individual demand and market demand. Okay. First we'll talk about individual demand. Now, individual demand for a commodity refers to the quantity of commodity that a person is buying at a given price during a given period of time. Okay. So, in the example given in the beginning of lesson, Akshay's demand for apple is the individual demand for apple. You can see here, Mr. Akshay purchased 2 kg apples last week. Okay, this is individual demand. Let's say I purchased 1 kg apples worth rupees 60 today. Okay, that is my individual demand. Means the quantity that me, I'm an individual buyer. Okay, I'm an individual buyer and I want to buy apples today at a given price, at a given um, quantity. Okay, like 1 kg I want to buy 1 kg I want to buy for rupees 60 today only. Okay, so that is what my individual demand. But Akshay is not the only buyer of apple in the market. Okay, there may be other persons who may demand apples in the market. Okay, for example, let's say there is me who want apples. Okay, there is you who want apples. There is also Sakshi ma'am who wants apples. Okay, so for example, for example, uh, today today apples are rupees 60 per kg. Okay, apples are rupees 60 per kg, and I want to buy 1 kg. Okay, I want to buy 1 kg. You want to buy 2 kg, and Sakshi ma'am wants to buy 3 kg. So how many kgs are there total? 6 kg. Okay, 6 kg apple. Same example is this. Okay, so the market demand for apples will be how much? Will be how much? 6 kg at the rate of rupees 60 per kg. Per kg. Okay. Now see, I will explain once again. Okay. Then only I want to buy apple. I want to buy 1 kg of apple. Okay. So what will be 1 kg for rupees 60? That refers to only my demand. Okay. Right now, just my demand is 1 kg. So that is individual demand. When you are talking about all the people in the market who want to buy apples, okay, for example, there are three people in the whole market who want to buy apple, you, me, and Sakshivan. So I want to buy 1 kg, you want to buy 2 kg, and Sakshivan want to buy 3 kg. So what will be the total demand of market? Total demand in the market will be 6 kg. Okay, that is market demand. Means total demand that all the people want to buy apples. Okay, the quantity at which all the people want to buy apples is the total demand. Sorry, market demand. The market demand means the total quantity of a commodity that all the buyers are willing to buy at a given price at a given period of time. Means total quantity, all the quantity. For example, this 6 kg is market demand. This 1 kg is means only my 1 kg is only individual demand. Your 2 kg individual demand. When we talk about your demand, my demand, Sakshi ma'am's demand, all the people in the market who wants to buy apple, their all demand is referred to market demand. Okay, this is market demand. Now, did you understand the difference between individual demand and market demand? Any doubt in this? Any question?
No, ma'am, I can understand.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right then. Okay, what is meant by demand for a commodity?
yeah. Demand for commodity. Um, I, should I say it as a definition?
No, no, you can just say it in your own words.
Okay. So demand for commodities, that need, the need for certain goods and stuff, by the people, by the economy, and yeah, quantity of commodity. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
demand. Yes, continue.
the consumer is willing to buy at a given price during a given period of time. Okay.
Yes, that is a demand. Okay, what are the three elements of demand?
No, I didn't uh, clearly see that.
Okay, here are the three elements of demand. Price, number one, price of commodity.
Price,
Number
quantity.
two, quantity of commodity. And the third one, period of time. Okay, means what period of time they are buying. So price of commodity, quantity of commodity, period of time. These three are the elements of demand.
Yeah,
Okay, now next question. What is the difference between desire and demand?
yeah. Desire is something that we want, but we don't truly need it. It's like our wants. Demand is
Mm-hmm.
something that we really need because there's some scarcity for us.
Yes, that is correct. That is the right answer. Now, what is the difference between individual demand and market demand?
Yeah, you just told me. So individual demands are the demands of individual people of the economy. The market
Mhm.
demand is all the total of all the people,
Yes,
total demand of all the people.
yes, that is correct. Okay, now, good one. We will talk about factors affecting individual demand for a commodity. Okay, we just saw what is an individual demand. Individual demand is something that, a person wants, okay, a commodity that a person demands, okay, that quantity of a commodity that a person is willing to buy at a given price at a given period of time. That is your individual demand. What are some things that affect your individual demand? We will talk about that. Okay, means uh, some factors are there that may affect your decision to purchase the apples. Okay, like I decided to purchase the apples, but some things that may come that will affect my decision to buy apples. What are those things? Okay, what are the things that will affect individual demand? These are the factors. The first one is price of the commodity. Okay, price of the commodity. You must have observed that when the price of a commodity falls, you buy more, and when the price rises, you buy less of it. Have you heard or have you seen this in your household that when any, say, onion or garlic, the price becomes less, okay, what our parents do, what our elders do is they buy it at bulk and store it. Okay, suppose today the price is Like the apple's price was 60 kg yesterday, today it became 40 kg. So instead of 1 kg, I will buy 2 kg because the price has become lesser, right? But if let's say price was 60 kg yesterday, today it became 80 kg, okay, 80 per kg apples. So will I buy 1 kg? No, I will buy half kg. Okay, I will buy half kg apples because the price has increased. So this is a consumer tendency or consumer mindset that whenever the demand is not the demand, whenever the price is more, the price is high, we purchase less. And whenever the price is lesser, price is lower, we purchase more quantity. Okay. So, price of the commodity is the factor that impacts our individual um, demand. Okay, that affects our individual demand. Now, the other things remains okay when all the other factors remain constant. You must have observed that when the price of a commodity falls, you tend to buy more of it, and when its prices rise, you tend to buy less of it. When all the other factors are the same, means only the price is changing. Okay, only the price is changing. Income of the buyer is same. Your income is the same. Only the price of product is changing. Taste and preferences, price of related goods, all of this is same only. Okay, only your price of the item is changing. Okay. In other words, other things remaining the same. There is an inverse relationship between the price of a commodity and its quantity demanded by its buyers. Okay. I will tell you what is inverse relationship. Okay. What is inverse relationship? See, when when uh let's first let's give you an example of do you like cars or do you like bikes? Do you like cars more or do you like bikes more?
Yeah, I like cars more. Both in a way. Yeah, bikes more.
Both. Okay.
Bikes.
Okay. Bikes. So try to understand this example when I'm explaining you the inverse relationship. Okay. Let's say you are driving a bike. Okay. You're driving a bike with the speed of 80
Yeah,
kmph. Okay. Kilometer per hour. 80 kilometer per hour. And the time that is taken to reach you, you are going to your friend's house, for example. Okay, you're going to your friend's house and you are driving at the speed of 80 kilometer per hour, and the time that you are taking is 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, you will reach your friend's house when you're driving the speed of 80 kilometer per hour. If you drive at the speed of 40 kilometer per hour, okay, 40 kilometer per hour, what will happen? 30 minutes. 30 minutes it will take you to reach your friend's house. Now, this is very simple maths. When you're driving at a fast speed, it will take you lesser time. When you're driving at a slow speed, it will take you more time. Okay? What I'm trying to explain is when the speed is more, the time taken is less. And when the speed is less, the time that is taken to reach you is more. Okay, so this is known as inverse relationship. Okay, means that when one thing is increasing, the other thing will decrease. Or when one thing is decreasing, the other thing will increase. This thing is known as inverse relationship. Okay, if you drive at 80 kilometer per hour, you will reach in 15 minutes, means lesser time. If you drive at 40 kilometer per hour, means lesser speed, it will take you 30 minutes, means more time. Okay, now understand this in reference with our demand. Okay, our demand. Now, now suppose the apples were 80 rupees, 80 rupees per kg. That time I was buying 1 kg. Okay, 1 kg. means apple is price is more and quantity is less. Now, if the price becomes 40 rupees per kg, what I will do? I will buy straight away 2 kgs. Okay. Means when the price decreases, the quantity increases. Okay. In the first case, when the price is high, the quantity in which I will buy will be less. In the second case, when the price is less, the quantity in which I will buy will be more. This is known as inverse relationship. That is why we say that there is inverse relationship between the price of a commodity, means the price and quantity. Okay, this side is my price, this side is my price, and this side is my quantity. Okay, so there is an opposite relationship between price and quantity. Okay, in relation with demand. Okay, law of demand we'll be studying in the next part, in the latter part of the chapter. Now, price of a commodity and its quantity demanded by its buyers are inversely related only when other things remain the same. So, other things remain the same is an assumption when we study the effect of changes in the price of a commodity on its quantity demanded. What does that mean? That means that this relationship, inverse relationship that I just taught you, okay, this works based on an assumption, means we while we are like forming this theory, we assume that the price of related goods, income of my income, and my taste and preference are the same only. No change in other factors. Okay. So we assume that other factors remain the same. That is why this thing will work. Inverse relationship. Okay. Now, any doubt in price of the commodity? The first factor, price of the commodity.
No, ma'am. Yeah, I've
No.
understood. It's pretty easy to understand.
Yeah. Okay. Price of related goods. Okay. Related goods. Now, what are related goods? Okay. Related goods means that suppose with an apple, I can relate an orange. Okay. Other fruits. Okay. Other fruits are there that are related with the main good. Okay. A consumer may demand a particular good, but while buying that good, he or she also asks the price of its related goods. Have you ever went to, if you went to buy shoes and you suppose, for example, you wear Nike shoes, okay, and when you are going to a showroom for shoes, okay, there is also Puma, there is also Reebok, okay, so when you're buying your Nike, you also ask the price for a Reebok shoe, you also ask the price for a Puma shoe. Okay, different products we ask the price. Okay, when we go to the market, to the store, we demand a particular product. You demand Nike, but you ask the price of other goods also. So your Puma, Reebok, all the other brands are related goods. Okay. Now these related goods are of two types. The first one is a substitute good. Second one is complementary good. Okay, we will see that what is a substitute good and what is a complementary good. Okay, now while purchasing a good, prices good here means commodity. Okay, the word good means commodity, means an item, a commodity or an item. Okay, now see, when you are buying something, okay, the price of the other goods, the substitute goods or complementary goods, also affect your um, quantity purchased. Okay, also affect the quantity purchased. How? What are substitute goods first? Now, substitute goods are those goods which can easily be used in place of one another for satisfaction of a particular want. For example, tea and coffee. Okay, for example, tea and coffee. If like you love tea and you love coffee both, but if you are getting coffee at a lesser price, so you'll buy coffee. Okay. Similarly, if you love Dairy Milk and Kit Kat both, but if you're getting one at a lower price, you will buy the thing at the lower price. Yes, that's what we do. So substitute goods are those goods which can easily be used in place of one another for satisfaction of a particular want. Okay. Or one more example, you are coming out. Okay, you are coming from like suppose market or anywhere. Okay, and there is summers and it's a very hot day. Okay, you usually like but you want to like today eat something cold such as an ice cream. Okay, today you want to eat ice cream, but you usually love chocolate ice cream, but you went to the shop and chocolate ice cream was not there, but you want to eat chocolate ice cream. So what will you do? Vanilla and butterscotch is there, so you'll either buy vanilla or butterscotch, right? That's what we will do. We will either buy vanilla or butterscotch because you want to buy ice cream, you're feeling very hot. Okay. So that vanilla or butterscotch that you're buying in place of chocolate ice cream is substitute goods. Okay. That is your substitute item, means something that can replace your product. Okay. That can replace your commodity. Now, an increase in price of substitute goods leads to an increase in the demand for the given commodity, and decrease in the price of substitute goods leads to decrease in demand of the given commodity. Okay, it means demand for a given commodity is directly affected by change in the price of a substitute good. Okay, okay. Check one example related to this. Check one example. Okay. Let's take an example of ice cream. Okay. So chocolate ice cream, chocolate ice cream price was rupees rupees 50, or let's take 40. Okay. Price was rupees 40. You used to buy, you used to buy two. Okay. Chocolate ice cream. Now when chocolate ice cream's price, chocolate ice cream's price became rupees 50. Okay. And then there is vanilla ice cream also. Okay. Whose price is chocolate ice cream price increased. Okay. So vanilla ice cream price was rupees 40 only. So now what you will do? Okay. At rupees 50 you will not buy here, but you will buy here. Okay. You will buy vanilla ice cream. You will buy two vanilla ice cream now instead of two chocolate ice cream. Can you see my whiteboard? Are you able to see my whiteboard?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay.
That's clear.
So yes, what is happening is when chocolate ice cream price is increasing, vanilla ice cream demand is increasing. Okay. And when chocolate ice cream, um, okay, so when chocolate ice cream price is decreasing, vanilla ice cream, uh, you know, see, one second, I'll just open the book also and explain you. Check it out. Yes. So when an increase in the price of substitute goods leads to the increase in demand for the given commodity. Means if vanilla ice cream price will increase, will you buy vanilla? No, you will buy chocolate. Okay, you will buy chocolate. So if vanilla ice cream's price will increase, you will go and buy the chocolate ice cream. Okay, so chocolate ice cream's demand will increase. But if the chocolate ice cream's price will increase, na, then you will not buy chocolate ice cream. You will go buy vanilla ice cream. So if chocolate ice cream's price will increase, vanilla ice cream's demand will increase. Okay, if vanilla ice cream's price will increase, chocolate ice cream's demand will increase. This is the relationship between the main goods, means your main product, and the substitute product. Okay, so the demand for your main product is directly affected by the change of price of substitute product. Okay, change in price of substitute product. If your Nike shoes is rupees 8,000, okay, but you are getting same kind of shoes in Reebok for rupees 7,000, what will you buy? Reebok shoes. That is your substitute, right? You are getting it for 1,000 cheaper, same kind of shoe, same kind. Okay, but you're getting because 1,000 cheaper, you'll buy it 1,000 cheaper. Okay, that is what you'll go to substitute goods. But if the Reebok shoe price is 9,000 and the Nike shoe is 8,000, so will you buy Reebok? No, you will buy Nike only. Okay, because substitute goods price is higher. Okay, so you will just buy your original. That is why the substitute good and the main product is related. Okay, now price of complementary goods. What are complementary goods? Complementary goods are those goods, those products that you have to use when you are using a product. Okay, for example, I am buying a car. Okay, or I have to drive a car. Now, can I drive a car without petrol? No. Okay, so I have to buy petrol. Okay, I have to pay for petrol if I want to drive a car. Car is one commodity, but petrol for the car is complementary commodity. Okay, petrol for the car is complementary commodity. Means I have to buy it with. I have to buy the petrol. I have to pay for the petrol if I want to drive the car. Okay. Now, an increase in the price of complementary goods leads to a decrease in the demand for the given commodity, and decrease in the price of complementary goods leads to an increase in the demand for the given commodity. Okay. Do you know that right now the petrol is very expensive? It's around 112 rupees per liter. Yeah, it is 112 rupees per liter, which is expensive, quite expensive now. I remember it being 90 rupees per liter. Yeah, 95 rupees per liter. It used to be that, but slowly it became 100, 102, 104, 108, 110. Now it is 112 rupees per liter. Yes. So now what people are doing, do you know that people are not buying petrol cars, they are more buying electronic cars, EVs. You know that they are now buying EVs. Like people don't want to buy petrol cars because petrol prices are rising very rapidly. Okay, very quickly petrol prices are rising. So people are shifting towards buying electronic vehicles, electronic scooters, okay, and electronic cars they are buying, okay, because then they don't have to pay for the petrol. So if the petrol prices will increase, people will stop buying the petrol cars. Okay, but if petrol prices will decrease, people will buy petrol cars. Okay, if prices will decrease, then people will buy more petrol cars. But right now prices are increasing, so people are not buying petrol cars. This is the relationship between the complementary goods and your main commodity, your main product and the complementary product. That if the price of the complementary product will be high, na, the demand of your main product will be low. If the price of petrol high, price of demand of cars low. Okay, but if the price of the complementary product, complementary good will be low, then the demand for your commodity will be high. Means if the price of petrol will be low, your demand of cars will be high. But if the prices of petrol is high, the demand for car is low. So That is why, um, okay, for example, if the price of petrol falls and the demand of cars will increase, it will be relatively cheaper to use both the goods together. So demand for a given commodity is inversely affected by change in price of the complementary goods. Means here also a reverse relationship is there. Okay, here also a reverse relationship between the price and the demand is there. Okay, between the price of the complementary goods and the demand for the main goods is there. Inversely means if the one thing price high, demand low, price low, demand high. Okay, reverse relationship. Any doubt in price of the complementary goods? Any doubt in complementary goods? Hello, can you hear me? Are you able to hear me, Nakul? Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, ma'am. The power went out.
Hello. Oh, okay. Heavy rainfall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the Wi-Fi went out. I had to reconnect with my phone.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm. So, yes, I was like in the last part where you left that time, I was explaining that the uh, the price of the complementary product and the demand of the main product also have a reverse relationship, okay, or an inverse relationship. How do they have an inverse relationship? When the prices of the complementary product is high, the demand of the main product is low. When the prices of the complementary product is low, the demand of the main product is high. Okay, so they also have a inverse relationship. Any doubt in price of complementary goods?
No, ma'am. It's kind of like the inverse relationship theory we read.
Yes. That same thing is repeated, but
Yeah.
with different concepts. It's same thing. Yeah. Now,
Okay.
income, income of the buyer of the commodity. Now, demand for a commodity is also affected by the income of its buyer. However, the effect of change in income on demand depends on the nature of the commodity under consideration. Okay, means what happens is that if if a person's income increases, okay, so first like they will buy, the small rice, okay, but when their income increases, they start buying basmati rice and very good quality rice. Okay, same way, try to understand this is when a person has an average income, normal income, they will buy from normal showrooms, and when their income increases, they start to buy from brands. Okay, they start to buy from big showrooms and they start to go to brands. Okay, and so on. Okay, so this is the impact of demand on goods, the demand of goods. Okay, the impact of income of the buyer on the demand of products. Okay, if the people, they start buying a good quality products, okay, fine quality products, the demand of those fine quality products will increase. Okay, so the
Yeah.
income increases, the demand increases. Income decreases, demand decreases. Okay, but let's give this a read. In
Yeah.
case of some goods like full cream milk, fine quality of rice, that is basmati rice, etc., the demand of these commodities increase when the income of the buyer increase, and demand of these commodities decrease when the income of the buyer decrease.
Yeah.
Okay, so such goods whose demand increases with the increase in income of the buyer are called normal goods. Now we talked about what are substitution goods, what are complementary goods. Now understand what are normal goods.
Okay.
Okay, so normal goods are those goods, those things whose demand increases when there is an increase in the income of a buyer. Okay, and whose demand decreases when there is decrease in the income of buyer. Okay,
Yeah.
for example, there is a person whose name is Mr. X, and this Mr. X's salary, his salary was rupees 20,000 per month. Okay, there is a person whose name is Mr. X, and the salary of Mr. X was rupees 20,000 per month. Now, when Mr. X used to want 20,000 per month, he used to buy shirt from a local store in the market. Okay, from a local shop, he used to buy his clothes. But then Mr. X was promoted to manager. Okay, Mr. X was promoted to manager post, and now the salary of Mr. X increased from 20,000 to 50,000. And
Yeah.
because his salary increased from 20,000 to 50,000, he started buying clothes from the mall. Instead of the local shop, he started buying clothes from brands in the mall. Okay, so what happens? Salary increased. Okay, his demand also increased. Okay, salary increased, demand increased. Now, when salary decreases, demand also decreases. Okay,
Yeah.
such goods, okay, whose demand decreases with the increase in income of the buyer are called inferior goods. Okay, now see, what are inferior goods? I will tell you. Now, let's take an example of this Mr. X only. Earlier, this Mr. X used to buy from local store, okay, when his salary was rupees 20,000,
Yeah.
20,000. But when his salary increased to rupees 50,000, he started buying from mall, okay, mall. So these goods, okay, now when he started buying from mall, what happened? The the demand of the shirts from the local store decreased and the mall increased. Okay, because he started buying from the mall instead of the local store, the demand at the local store decreased. So the goods that are at the local store, what we call them, inferior goods. Okay,
Okay.
we call them inferior goods. Okay, those goods whose demand decreases with the increase in income of the buyer, means income is increased, but some goods the demand will decrease because now the buyer is not buying those anymore, he is buying premium things. So those goods that he is not buying anymore, their demand will decrease. Those goods are known as inferior goods. Okay,
Okay.
so yes, so we will stop here for today. Okay, we will stop here for today, and I will do tomorrow this example with you. Okay,
Yeah.
tomorrow we will also do taste and preferences of the buyer and what are
Okay.
the factors affecting market demand. Today we did factors affecting individual demand. Tomorrow we will start with factors affecting market demand. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yes. All right. See you then. Bye bye.
Yeah. Man.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.